They told her to be silent. She chose to speak. They tried to erase her voice. She came back louder. They shut down her blog, her Instagram, and called her difficult. Today, 4 million people, yes, 4 million, have followed Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, on her own terms, on her platform, without palace filters, without press manipulation, without their permission. And guess what? The world is listening. This isn't just a follower count, it's a cultural shift. And today we're breaking down how Meghan flipped the royal script and reclaimed her power with one Instagram post at a time. Before she could rebuild, Meghan endured profound loss. Her Instagram and blog, the TIG, extensions of her identity, vanished overnight. These weren't just websites, they were her connection to the world. The world called it a necessary sacrifice, but the silence that followed was deafening. Her voice, once direct, was now filtered through official statements. In this vacuum, a different narrative grew, one she couldn't contest. She was labelled difficult, a term often used to diminish outspoken women. Losing her platform meant losing a part of herself and her community. For someone who thrived on connection, it felt like exile. The narrative around her shifted to controversy, a stark contrast to the positivity she once shared. This period was a harsh lesson in power and control, but in this enforced quiet, the foundations for her return were laid. The experience forged a new strength within her, patient and resilient. Then the tide turned. A new Instagram account, Sussex Royal, appeared, a careful step back into the digital world. But her true return came later, on her own terms. 4 million people from around the globe raised their hands to say, "We are here, we are listening." This wasn't a following built by royal protocol, but a community waiting for her voice. 4 million is more than a number, it's a collective desire for authentic conversation. Her followers chose to connect, to listen directly, not passively consume tabloid gossip. Her return was a reclamation, not just a comeback. This time her approach was deliberate and authentic. No grand announcement, just a simple, elegant presence. Her platform now reflects her values, family, purpose, and positive impact. She's created a sanctuary for herself and her followers, free from relentless negativity. People are hungry for authenticity, tired of manufactured outrage. Meghan's return signals there's a massive audience for positivity and substance. It's a quiet, digital revolution, building a true narrative in place of a false one. To appreciate her return, we must look back. Before global fame, Meghan was a creator, founder of The TIG, a lifestyle blog. The TIG was her digital garden, a space for food, travel, fashion and thoughts on living fully. It was a community built on mutual respect and inspiration. Her writing was warm and relatable, more friend than celebrity. She celebrated creativity, interviewed inspiring women, and encouraged self-worth. The TIG was a platform for positivity and authentic connection. When she was asked to shut it down, it was more than a website lost. It was the end of a chapter she authored. But the seeds of that garden remained, waiting for the right moment to grow again. The spirit of the TIG, its warmth and authenticity, was never truly gone. The transition into royal life looked like a fairy tale, but it came at a cost, her digital self. In today's world, our online presence is part of our identity. To erase it is a profound silencing, like giving up a part of your memory. Meghan's vibrant presence was replaced by a formal, institutional one. Her voice was subsumed into the collective we of the royal family. The vacuum left by her silence was filled by tabloid narratives. Without her own platform, negativity and controversy defined her. She went from master of her digital domain to a tenant with strict rules. Watching her story twisted by others, unable to correct it, was a brutal lesson. This period of constraint fueled her determination to reclaim her voice. Meghan's return is a masterclass in quiet power. Her new platform isn't about applause, it's about authenticity and core values. She shares glimpses of family, home, and her charitable passions. The narrative is built on substance, not spectacle. She refuses to engage in public battles or respond to every rumour. Instead, she shines a light on causes and people she admires. It's a return to the Tiggs ethos, but on a global scale. By ignoring negativity, she robs it of power. She curates her story, no longer letting others narrate her life. Her model of public life values well-being over public opinion. Her audience values honesty above all else. In the face of relentless scrutiny, Meghan chose quiet strength. Disabling comments on her posts isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Her platform isn't a battleground for trolls, it's a space for her message. She refuses to play by the tabloids' rules, denying them fuel for outrage. The attacks she faces are persistent and personal, but she sets boundaries, this far and no further. Her followers are a community, not a faceless mob. For every voice of hate, there are countless seeking connection and authenticity. Meghan's comeback is about reclaiming her voice in a world that tried to take it away. It's about the courage to listen to your own truth. The mic is hers, and she's not giving it back. So here's to Meghan, who stepped back from the royal spotlight only to shine even brighter. Who chose joy over judgment, peace over performance, and authenticity over approval. They tried to mute her, but she picked up the mic, and now she's got 4 million strong behind her, and we're just getting started.